I've heard Christ most clearly in my life on the day that one of my childhood dogs passed away. I just woke up that morning and I was feeling really bad. I couldn't distinguish what it was, but it was more than a woke up on the wrong side of the bed kind of feeling. It felt like there was like depth to that emotion, but I couldn't figure out why. You know, I was going through my day doing happy things, but I just didn't feel right. I was down by this creek and it brought me some peace, and I didn't know why. But as I was leaving, I felt this weird sensation, and I didn't know why I got the urge to say this, but I just turned around to the creek and I was like, goodbye, thank you, and I love you. And I didn't know why I said it. I just got the overwhelming urge to say goodbye, thank you, and I love you, and then I left. And later that day, I got the call from my grandpa saying that my childhood dog had passed away, and I was like, oh wow! So then I put the pieces together, and it was like God had been working through me all day and giving me some weird, profound connection to him. And I just started crying because of it, and I looked up at the sky and I was like, did you get him, God? And I felt that kind of overwhelming peace and love that God had. But I went to the bathroom we were at a movie theater. I went to the bathroom in the movie theater because I was just overcome with emotion, and it's the only time in my life I've ever been rendered to my knees in prayer, just like on my knees calling out God's name. It was really powerful and amazing when it happened, but it was so scary afterwards because it was like this overwhelming sense of power that had like been with me all day that I just put together like what it was. It was just an overwhelming sense of power, and that was terrifying. It was really hard for me to talk to God for 2 months after that. But then I got some therapy from our youth minister, Beth, and she told me that it doesn't take away everything that I already know God is. It's just a new part of God that I've discovered, and that wisdom really helped a lot. And now I feel like I know God a lot better, and it's a lot easier to stay in relationship with him when things like that happen now, I think.